welcome or welcome back to my channel. This feels so weird for me. I am actually vlogging on an actual camera. I bought myself an actual camera, so yeah, this feels so completely weird. So please bear with me if the footage is not right or the audio is, not that great. I am trying to figure it out. There's so much technicality to filming on an actual camera versus like just my phone. With my phone, I just get the camera out and just start recording. But with this, there's just so much like technicality, the focus, the like memory card and the battery, charging the battery. And yeah, it's, I'm learning as I'm going, let's just say that. But this weekend is actually Easter weekend, so today is Friday. So it's actually Good Friday today, and so it's a bank holiday. And we have a 4-day weekend, so lots planned, doing a lot of hobbies, doing stuff that essentially fills my cup and makes me happy. I did want to go on a run this morning, but British weather, it is raining. So I've sacked off the running. I was going to go to a spin class, but then I ended up washing my hair. Girl problems. So I am just trying to connect to the printer so I can start printing off my vision board for 26. I know we're in April and I'm doing this 4 months late. It's basically because I have like a verbal vision board of like, all the stuff. But for some of you guys that have been watching my previous videos, I have got into journaling, specifically junk journaling. I thought it'd be really cool to do a vision board. So I've cut out all the bits that I need to cut out. The only bits or elements that I'm missing is the actual inspiration for 2026. So I do have a home printer. My husband is actually on holiday, so I am alone for the weekend, which is quite exciting. So then I can just do all my girly pop things. So yeah, I need to connect to the printer. I don't know if there's ink in it. If there's not, then I can't do this. But yeah, I'm currently tackling how I can connect to the printer and giving that a test run to see if the ink is okay and the paper is okay as well. And then I also want to pop to Hobbycraft to get some yarn. I'm challenging myself to crochet a blanket for my best friend's newborn baby. She will be giving birth in August time, and yeah, I've challenged myself to crochet a blanket because then it'll be going into like the fall season and winter, so I just think it'll be a really nice thing to gift. But I've never crocheted anything before, so actually that's a lie. I did crochet some ribbons for Christmas and that was quite taxing, but it did turn out really nice. So I need to follow or find some tutorials on YouTube and basically learn how to make this. I think I want to go for the whole granny square look, but yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. So I need to actually figure out where I've put my crochet needles because I literally don't know where I've put them. Yeah, there's not a lot of places where I would have put them. So yeah, I just need to go on a hunt for that, find my needles and then find the right yarn. I also really want to get on to baking some cookies just to get into the Easter vibe. I would do hot cross buns, but I don't think I'm that advanced of a baker. So yeah, cookies it is for me. And yeah, we're just gonna have a fun weekend regardless of what we get up to. Let's get cracking. Hey guys, I am back from the shops now. Was a bit of a bad idea to go shopping when I was just extremely hungry. What time is it? It is 1:30, so it's actually lunchtime now. Also, excuse what we've got going on in the background here. Again, just trying to figure out the lighting with this camera, because where I usually film when I was filming on my phone, the lighting is just awful for some reason. Yeah, ignore what's going on in the background. We are doing our medieval renovation soon, so we have just collated everything for that, which I will show you guys in a bit. But I come back from the shops, I had to run out and get some bread, so I just popped to M&S. I got some bread, some chocolate. This is milk chocolate for hopefully the cookies that we're going to attempt to make later. And then I got hot cross buns because obviously it's Easter weekend. These ones are new from M&S. They are extremely lemony. Curd-filled hot cross buns with Sicilian lemon peel and a zingy lemon curd made with Sicilian lemon juice and oil. Not too sure about these, but I thought I would give them a whack. Then I also went to Hobbycraft, like what I said I would. I was in there for ages. It was borderline a bit embarrassing because couldn't really work out what yarn to get, so I was on ChatGPT asking my pal what to do, and I came back with these 3. It was 3 for 2, so I thought I would just pick up more of the green version, the sage green version. So she doesn't know what gender she's having, and I don't know if that's going to be public knowledge, so I've just gone for neutral tones. And I did find another colour from this same company, Women's Institute, but it was 100% acrylic and not 100% cotton, and ChatGPT told me that if you're going to use, basically commit to one type of material, so I couldn't really mix like acrylic and cotton, and I don't know, something was drawing me more towards cotton. That just seems a bit more baby proof for me. So yeah, I've ended up coming back with these. I don't know how it's going to go. I need to fish out my 4mm needle because I think the one that I was using during Christmas time is 5mm. So yeah, that's actually under my bed, so I need to pick my bed up. Not pick my bed up. I need to lift the ottoman up just to get under there so I can get my craft box out. But yeah, we'll give it a whack. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and we'll go back to the drawing boards. But this will be my first proper crochet project, so I can't be too hard on myself. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab some food. I need to eat something, and yeah, I will check in with you guys in a bit. Whoa, currently balancing you guys on top of my Pro Cook on the stove. So it is currently later in the evening now. I had a bit of an unsuccessful day with wrestling with the printer. It did print, but I think the cartridges haven't been used in some time, so I think the ink is it's either the paper is too thin and not good quality paper, or it's either the cartridges. The cartridges the printer's not been used in some time, so it was coming out quite blotchy. It didn't do the greatest job. What I did do though was I still cut out what was printed so that I could just see what the layout is, and the pictures that I have do work in terms of covering my journal, which is quite good. So at least I'm prepared for that, so that when I actually do get the actual final print done, I can just cut, stick, and then my vision board for 26 is done, and I can wrap that up. So didn't have the most productive day. I did do a lot of editing in the late afternoon after trying the hot cross buns actually. Oh god, my dinner's gonna go cold because I'm yapping too much. But yeah, hot cross buns, I think I give this a solid 4 out of 10, I would say. After having these, it just kept repeating on me, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. I think just like either the normal hot cross buns, the ones with the fruits,
the cheesy one is good, or the chocolate one, but the tiramisu and the lemon ones just hasn't been a hit for me. I don't think I'll be finishing these. They did also have, and it probably does say it in here, yeah, so it has like chunks of lemon peel in it, but it's like quite big chunks. Oh, and I just don't like it. Anyway, I don't think I'll be eating the rest of those, but it was nice to try it. But I've ordered myself a Nando's, a cheeky Nando's. I've got quarter chicken and then just some chips. My husband always kind of takes the mick out of me because I just get a quarter chicken. Oh God, everything's like falling out of the plate. I just get a quarter chicken and chips. And he's like, how does that fill you up? But yeah, it just kind of does the job for me. So yeah, I got Nando's and I got some garlic bread with some peronaise, and I'm going to tuck into this. Probably finish off editing my vlog so that that's all done and that can be exported and uploaded, ready for Sunday. And yeah, I'm just going to have a chilled evening. And then tomorrow I'm going to start my crochet project. I'm going to tuck into my Nando's and I will catch up with you guys later. Good afternoon everyone. It is now the next day, so it is Saturday today. This morning I had a bit of an early start, so normally what me and my husband do is we do the food shop early on a Saturday. I know that might sound a bit criminal to some people, but we do it because number one, it's done and out the way and we don't have to think about it in the weekend. And we also do it early because it helps with kind of footfall traffic. It gets really busy on a Saturday, and because it's obviously Easter holidays, kids are at home and it just, yeah, gets a bit manic. So even though my husband is away, I was like, come on Priyanka, get yourself up, because if you don't go, you're going to regret this. So I got up at around 8 o'clock, did my shop for the week and came home, had some breakfast, and then my mum came over. She actually came over to try on some Indian blouses, but we ended up rearranging the whole living room. So for some of you guys that don't know, we are building a media wall / fake fireplace, and what we were going to do was actually build it on this wall, but my gut was telling me not to do that. And the reason why is because our living room is it's longer and quite narrow, and what we were going to do was bring this wall here out a bit to try and build that fake fireplace look. And yeah, my gut was telling me not to do that, or saying like, this isn't, sorry, my nose is really itchy. I don't know why. Yeah, my gut was telling me not to do that. So yeah, my mum came round with the intention of trying on some of my outfits, and we ended up rearranging the whole living room. And I'll show you guys what we've come up with. And now the job is to sell that to my husband, which I think he will be fine about. It just wouldn't work this way because we'll just be enclosing the room even more. So what we've done is I propose that we move this TV and we whack it onto this wall here. And I'll flip the camera around and show you guys what I mean. But I think that this will work. You'll have to excuse the mess because we literally did it on a quick whim. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay, so like what I mentioned before, you're gonna have to excuse like the mess and just get your visual hats on because yeah, it is a bit messy. But yeah, this is our living room. So if you guys didn't know, our sofa was actually here, and then obviously the TV is here. And what we were going to do was build this wall out a bit. So you can see some of the masking tape that's been put down, but build this wall out and yeah, build the fake fireplace. But essentially that means that then we'll be enclosing this space even more, and that's obviously not what
we want to do just for future purposes. If we wanted to sell the house or rent it out or whatever we decide to do, it just didn't seem like the best thing to do. So what we've done is we've pushed the sofa here, we've put the footstool here, and then you're just gonna have to ignore the TV for now. These two chairs were originally here and we've just pushed that there, kept the lamp where it is. Coffee table is kind of where it is as well. I'm not sure about this coffee table now. Don't know if it works for this space. It might work, it might not work. I guess we'll have to see. And then if I flip it around this way, again, you're just gonna have to use a bit of imagination, but this sideboard we're thinking about either moving into the kitchen or into the store cupboard, just to make like a fake worktop unit. But yeah, that will go. I just couldn't be bothered to move it right now because it's got like our alcohol and just like other stuff in there. So it's quite heavy to move. So ignore that for now. But then this fireplace will then get inserted into here, into the same design, and then these two units, and then shelving on top, and then the TV would go here. So that's kind of working, and it also opens up this space a lot more. So yeah, I think that this works. Excuse this heated rack. But yeah, so all I need to do is figure out like what to do in this gap here, because obviously this unit was measured for this side of this bit here. So yeah, I need to figure that out. One idea that our handyman gave us was like he could, if we could get another unit, then he could build like wine racks, and then maybe another bit where we could store fake wood. So maybe that could work. But yeah, I just need to work out what to do here and then just check if the measurements still work the same, because what we want to do is put the TV up here and then have the oak beam. And then also I need to check if the beams, because the shelvings were going to be oak shelves, so just need to check if that will work as well. But I think this works a lot better. It's not so enclosed, and it also just gives all this space to just walk around. And yeah, obviously this is very messy right now, but then it gives us a chance to do like a little gallery wall here on this side. Here we could do something. We are going to have to get rid of this radiator. So my mum was saying that you can just take it off and then get these capped. And then obviously when he builds the unit, this will get covered. And then in theory, this should be our radiator, because this radiates heat as well as the flame. It's not a real fireplace, by the way, guys. It's just one of those like water vape ones, but it does give off heat. And then if we're really struggling in the winter, then we can probably on this wall here get a longer radiator. But I think for the time being, like, I think this works. I just probably need to sit with it. So yeah, that's currently what I've been doing for the morning. I was hoping to do some hobbies. I did get some paper from the shops, and I did get some better quality paper. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that I can do some journaling and just lock down my vision board. And I also want to start doing my monthly spreads. So now that March is over, I can't believe March is over, guys, like it's gone so quickly. But I got this birthday card from my siblings, and it's literally everything on here is me. Like from the chocolate to the tea to the flowers to like the gin and tonic, the socks, what else is on here, donut, face mask, nail polish, like it just screams me. So I want to incorporate this into my journal as well if I can. So yeah, I've got a lot to do today in terms of journaling. I want to make a start on my crochet blanket as well today. I'm also thinking that I've got like 2 more days of time alone, and I'm gonna have to watch TV at an angle now. So like, I guess this will be like my view for the coming days. It's okay, we'll make it work. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hi guys, happy Sunday. It is actually Easter Sunday today. I have just woken up and I didn't film a hell of a lot yesterday. By the time my mum came over, we did a bit of yapping. We rearranged the whole living room. It got quite late and I think it was around 4:30 when she left, and then I ended up doing some editing and just, yeah, time kind of got away from me, and by the time I knew it, it was time to make dinner. So my dinner was really nice, and then I actually ended up watching The Other Zoe on Amazon Prime. I have been struggling this weekend on trying to find something to watch. I don't know, something like, there's just nothing that is calling me. And I'm in the middle of watching Landman, but I feel like you've really got to be in the mood to watch that, and the episodes are long. I finished Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I finished that on Friday. And then I started to watch Percy Jackson, but again, the episodes are so long and I was editing at the same time, so I wasn't really paying attention. So I've just basically been struggling on what to watch. So if you guys have any recommendations, please do let me know, because I am all ears, because I have nothing to watch. Nothing is calling me. I did actually start watching Love Story, which I, again, wasn't paying attention to the first episode because I was editing, and yeah, so I feel like I need to rewatch it again, but I do like the vibes of it. I feel like the casting for that has done really well. Yes, today most of the shops are closed today because it's Easter Sunday, so I can't go to my local printers to get the printing done. I have been on a battle with my printer. I'm gonna leave the printing stuff for tomorrow and hopefully we tackle that tomorrow. But today I want to get round to, I need to do some cleaning before my husband gets home, because the house, although we've rearranged the living room, the other parts of the house need cleaning. So I need to do that. I've got a Reform Pilates class today at 11:30, so I need to quickly eat some breakfast. I do want to get a bit of reading done as well. And then I need to make a start on my crochet project. It's Monday tomorrow and we've got a family dinner around my parents' house, so yeah, I just think it would be nice to bring some cookies over. So yeah, I am gonna have my breakfast. I'm having a basic breakfast. I'm literally having a cup of tea in my new mug. This one is from Tesco's. Most of their mugs are on offer at the moment. No, I've been yapping too much. My tea's gone a bit cold. Yeah, most of their mugs are on offer at the moment, and I just thought that this was quite different. And it gives that like ceramic feel, but yeah, and I love this ring. The ring holder, it's quite different to what I have. I love these like shorter mugs. And I'm also just having toast for breakfast because I feel like I had a bit of a heavy dinner yesterday, so I just want a bit more of a lighter breakfast. Yeah, and then I'm going to get some reading done. I am actually reading Shield of Sparrow, which I'm really enjoying. I feel that, I mean, I'll give a proper review, but I feel that Devney Perry's writing is just so easy to read and I'm just getting through it so quickly. I mean, she says I'm on like 20% of the book, but I am currently reading it on my Kindle because it's in hardback. We all know how I feel about hardbacks. Yeah, it's not available in paperback until July, and I'm like, I can't wait that long. Like, the next book is coming out on the 7th of April and I want to be locked and loaded, done with Shield of Sparrow by then. So I need to get moving. 20% is not enough, considering it's like, what, the 5th? Is it the 5th today? Yeah, I'm not going to get it done in time, but at least I'll be like in the hype whilst book 2 comes out. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's starting to, the plot is starting to lift now, which is quite exciting. I don't really know where it's going to go. And I didn't read the blurb. I just went off pure hypes on TikTok and like the booktubers that I watch. So yeah, I'm quite excited to carry on reading this. I have over the weekend been quite slow with it, so I need to get a good stint of reading in, have my breakfast, go to Reformer, come back, clean, start crochet, bake, dinner, upload my YouTube video because it's Sunday today. And I've not been sticking to my upload days, so I need to make sure I do that. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to be eating my breakfast, reading my book, and just enjoying the morning before I need to head out. It's currently 9:15, so I can get a good stint of reading.
She don't need promises, she just wants the truth. She brings the calm just like a quiet prayer fills the room. Kisses like Sunday, fights like Friday night. And I'd go to hell and back just to hold her tight. She slips right through my hands and shows up like nothing's changed. Yeah, she's wild when she wants, like she's never coming down. There's a storm in her blood, but I see heaven in her brown eyes. It kills me every time. She don't belong to anyone, but she's a little bit mine. Dancing like no one's watching, barefoot spinning round. A firecracker 4th of July, she's moving at the speed of sound. She makes it look so easy.
Okay, I'm running so super late, but I just wanted to quickly show you my outfit before I go. This is the Reformer outfit for today. I'm wearing Honor Active. These are the Effortless. I don't know if they do this colour anymore, but it's such a nice colour. It's like this royal blue and it really goes well with like white. So Honor Active, Effortless leggings. I'm wearing my grip socks are from a local studio, Reform, and these grips are really good. And then I'm just wearing an Honor Active, I think this is the Mallow collection. It's just so super stretchy, just a tee, and then underneath I've just got a white sports bra. But that is the fit. My French plait is, I don't even know what it's doing, but I need to go. Hey guys, I am now back from Reformer. It was a bit of an easy class. Like, I don't normally go to this instructor's class, and I think she's covering because it's Easter weekend. So yeah, I think she's just covering for someone, but I didn't find the class that challenging. I think there was probably one challenging movement, but it really just goes to show you that like when you have a good instructor, just stick to that instructor because then you know what you're kind of getting. But yes, back home now. I think I'm going to crack on with making the cookies because I need to, basically what I'm going to do is brown butter cookies. And what the recipe says to do is to brown the butter. But then what I've got to do is freeze them for around like an hour. So I'm hoping that, so it's about 1 o'clock now. So if I do that, freeze it for an hour, I think at around about 3-ish, I should be in due time to eat them with a cup of tea. So yes, I am in gym clothes, but I'm going to quickly crack on with making that. And yeah, hopefully we get some really nice cookies, brown butter cookies by the end of this. So I will switch this into a montage and we'll get baking. half later now. I have frozen the cookies, I've just switched the oven on, so I'm going to bake a few. I think I'm probably going to do it at like around 3 maybe, just to, 1, to do a test run, and 2, so that I don't eat them all. I'm going to go downstairs and do that, but I've actually washed my hair and I'm trying to embrace my curly hair journey. I have had years of like straightening my hair, blow drying my hair like into bouncy curls, just like putting so much heat on my hair, and I have just been trying to embrace my curls a bit more. So I got some products. I purposely washed my hair. My hair didn't really need a wash, but I purposely washed it today so that I can test a few of the products out. Also, hover diffuse my hair. Did not know that was a thing. It's basically where you use a diffuser but you don't actually like scrunch the hair, you just essentially hover the diffuser. And what it's meant to do is you have more length on your hair, but also it doesn't create the frizz. But not sure that's the situation for me, because this bad boy is frizzy. I've tried to put some argan oil in my hair to kind of tame it, but she's a bit wild. Like, I don't really know what's going on here. Usually when I wear my hair curly, what I do is I just like straighten these bits down, but that defeats the whole purpose of like putting heat on my hair. So yeah, I mean, she is curly. It's just going to take a bit of time getting used to and like learning the technique of how to properly diffuse my hair using the proper products, because all I actually used was a curling mousse, but it's for wavy hair, because my hair's not curly and it's not straight, so it's like a bit wavy. So I used it from Function of Hair of Function, that brand, but I haven't used like a leave-in conditioner. I haven't used like any of the other products that the girl that I was watching used, just because those products were way more expensive than this product that I'm using. So I'm just using out bits step by step. There's no crunch in my hair, so this feels quite nice, but the only thing is that she is just wild. Like, she just needs to be tamed, because the frizz is just unreal. Like, I can't go out the house like this. I would need to kind of tame these bits down, or I don't know. Anyway, I need to stop touching my hair. So that's the hair update. So yeah, if you, well, the rest of this video will be with my curly hair, obviously, so you would have to just excuse that for a moment, because I just wanted to do a bit of experimenting before I go out into the public and the public see me. But a lot of people think that I got a perm, but it's just years of having my hair straight and just not embracing my curly hair. So yeah, not sure how long she's going to stay around for, but we're just going to embrace the natural curls for now. Let's go put in a few cookies into the oven and we'll make a cup of tea and do a taste test. And then what I want to do is get on to starting to learn how to make the granny squares for my baby blanket project that I have coming up. Let's get these cookies in the oven. I put them on a lid because I couldn't be bothered to dirty another Tupperware, but I think I might just shove this all into a Ziploc bag, because now, yeah, they've hardened. Oh my god, I can't get that off. Okay, so these are going to go into the oven at 180 for around 15 minutes, and hopefully we'll have some really nice cookies. Okay, I've just taken them out the oven. Oh my god, they literally look like M&S cookies. What a treat. Okay, I'm gonna let these cool down and I will taste test them in a bit. Okay, so taste test time now. I have made myself a cup of tea number God knows what of the day. In my new favourite mug. The cookies, phenomenal. I think I did overcook them a bit, but they do seem a bit soft on the inside. It is quite soft and like it's got a good base on it. Honestly, I feel like it's given M&S cookies. Yeah, I think basically what would happen is I was faffing around too much with my hair, and as you see, I have faffed around with it again. And basically what has probably happened is the oven got too hot, and then I whacked the cookies in straight away and then put them on for 15 minutes. So it probably didn't even need 15 minutes, probably just needed like 10 minutes. I think overall I'm quite happy with this. Let's give it a little taste. Oh, did you guys hear that snap? I mean, not bad. It smells good. I don't really know what bite to go for. Let's go in the middle. If you guys watched like my first ever YouTube video, I explained in there that in this house I just always have baking fails. And I mean, I know cookies are like a really simple thing to make, but it's just really fulfilling when something goes right. Anyway, I'm gonna tuck into this and drink my tea. I need to finish my chapter of what I was reading in the morning. I had to abandon it and get ready to go to the gym. So I think I have like 15 minutes left of the current chapter I'm on for Shield of Sparrows. I'm going to finish that. I need to make a thumbnail for my YouTube video, upload my YouTube video, and then I need to crack on with making some dinner. I think today I'm going to go for a deconstructed lasagna. Not sure how that's going to go, but that is the plan. And then maybe eventually we'll get on to making this crochet this blanket that I'm crocheting. I'm finally getting on to doing some crocheting. I have got a tutorial up on YouTube, and I think what I'm going to do is a super solid granny square. So that's no gaps, just like a solid square. I'm going to get on to try and follow this tutorial. Yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3,
and these 4 chains here will count as the first treble of the round. So I'm just going to pull my yarn here a little bit to make the circle smaller.
The one that I'm following has no gaps, solid granny squares, and mine has holes. This is what I've got so far, but as you can see, like I've got holes in mine, and then this hole's disappeared. So it makes me think that I've done this one properly, and these three are wrong. I'm not too sure where I've gone wrong. This is what I'm left with. It's now 10:30. God knows what time I started. I think I'm gonna stop here. Hi guys, it is the next day. I know it looks like I'm wearing the same clothes, but I've changed my trousers. I am wearing the same cardi just because there is a slight bit of a chill. So tonight we are having an Easter roast around my mum's house, and the way she normally does roasts, like apart from Christmas time, the way that she normally does roasts is she makes a pie and then has like all the roasties and the veggies, but usually she makes like a vegetarian pie, but I really fancy having a chicken pie, so I am going to be making a chicken pie for me and my brother. So I need to get cracking on with that, do the filling for the pie and get that in the oven, and then I think I might put on a few more cookies because, shock, there's only one left out of the batch of 4 that I made. But they are, apart from the saltiness, they are really, really yummy. But I managed to print out my vision board. After endless battles with my home printer, I decided to sack that off, and I will get my husband to look at it because I don't know why it's not printing properly. I plucked up the courage to print publicly and I was a bit embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie. I managed to get a printout and the actual prints have come out really nice as opposed to what my printer had done. Plucked up the courage, I was like, come on Priyanka, just do it, get it over and done with. Like, it will be a little bit of embarrassment, but you'll be fine. Can I print some stuff off here, please? So I managed to, print it off. I was cringing inside when she opened the file and I was like, oh my god, this is my vision board. But to be honest, like on my drive home, I was thinking she's probably seen like everything. And I think people do this all the time, but yeah, my vision board bits are now printed off in lovely print, way better than what my home printer had done. And she also gave me this sleeve to put it all in, so at least I know as a backup that is available. I can do my vision board, I can do my February spread, I can do my March spread. Actually, can I do my March spread? Have I got stuff on here in March? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, so I can actually get on with scrapbooking. Hey guys, it is the next day now. It's actually Tuesday and today was actually my office day. So I have just come home from the office and it was a bit of a chore getting up this morning. I felt like I was so tired. obviously from not having routine and working for 4 days. But it was a really nice bank holiday, and today's weather is absolutely stunning. So I managed to get a walk in my lunch break, which was really nice. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on to end this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on my bank holiday hobbies and adventures. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and if you guys have any like video ideas or things that you want to see more of me doing, then please do comment down below, because it really helps me with when I do content planning. I would also really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and liked this video. It just really helps me know what you guys like to see. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.